Hello, welcome back to Pixelgamia. Welcome back to our Stardew Valley Let's Play. Joining the community Let's Play of GamerGar and his community. Let's get started. I forgot to read the TV yesterday, that's okay. There we go. Now we can go see the wizard. But first we need to water our crops. And once we're done with that, then we will head down and look for forageables and visit the wizard. Carrots will be done tomorrow, which is great. More good energy food. Also, I'm going to try to get some money together today to buy some kale. Well, I'm going to try to get a tool upgrade first. Then I'm going to try to buy some kale. So we're actually going to do some fishing today. I had originally thought about doing more mining, but it makes more sense right now to do fishing. So let's do that. Take those out. I'm just going to sell the retaining soil. And then we're going... Oh, I'm going to take the copper bars with me. So if I do get to 2,000 gold before Clint closes, I can immediately do my tool upgrade, which would be awesome. So let's head down this way. Deeper in the mines, raising animals. I still have to finish introductions because I haven't bothered to do them yet. Let's do a loop and see what we can find for forageables. At least down in the main area that I usually look. And we have found one already, which is awesome. Also found a few extra spring onions. Nice, we're doing good for that today. Oh, we found a lot of spring onions, which is even better. We don't need them as much now that we have some tree seed stuff unlocked, but still never bad to have extras. Especially in the very early game like this. So now let's look around, see what else we can find for a few minutes. I think he opens at 10, could be earlier. Oh, I'm actually going to go fishing in these bubbles. Don't know if we'll get anything good, but might as well try. Come on. Stay in the bar. Yeah, perfect catch. Let's do another one. I know he is open until 10 p.m., so we can definitely fish a bit and not have to worry about time there. And we need to be fishing today anyway, so we might as well. Faster bite rates are definitely going to be good for catching multiple fish. Oh, this is a faster moving one. What is this? Must be a chub. No, it was actually just a sunfish that moved more than usual. Alright. Well, we are also still only like level 3 or 4 fishing, so the bar is still pretty small. Like I said, I'll take whatever I can get right now, because I just want a bunch of fish to sell regardless. We didn't get the perfect, but we did get the chest. There was potential for both if he hadn't moved so much. Oh, nice, we got some coal and an anchor. Nothing wrong with that. I also love when we get a bite before we even finish casting the rod, basically. So we're going to fish here until these bubbles go away. And then we'll go visit the wizard. And then we'll go start the community center. A little far, but still counted as in the bubbles, which is all that matters. Should hopefully get a fishing level today out of all this too. Yeah, we're only level 3 fishing. Wasn't sure if we made it to 4, but no, we are only 3 still. So these bubbles are definitely going to come in handy. 'Cause even if we get low-grade fish from them, because we're not getting perfects and whatever else, we're still getting a bunch of fish, which is still money. And fishing experience, which is equally important, if not more. Whoops. Hit the button too hard. That happens. It's one of the reasons I like to have the bigger bar. Despite my best efforts, we managed to succeed. So yeah, I'm actually going to use some of those spring onions right now. Because we didn't get a level yesterday, so we did end up low on energy. We were only at half. Because we got to bed after midnight and without a level up. Oops, too far. Try again. These are pretty long-lasting bubbles, which is awesome. They've been here for, even with allowing for the chain, for the pause of during menus and stuff, they've still been here for over an hour. Oops. You have to actually watch the fishing mini game or it doesn't help. Almost too far, but I might actually sell a couple of those river jellies because as much as I want them for later use, we could use the money right now. So we'll see. I forget what they sell for. Nice, perfect catch to round that off. So now we will go talk to the wizard. Trigger the community center cutscene. Or, well, trigger the act of activating the community center cutscene. Grab forageable on the way by. Let's go see this weirdo. I am not watching this whole weirdo cutscene. Basically, we drink out of that cauldron and it makes us see weird shenanigans. A bunch of weird trees and things like that. If you play the game, you'll see it. There's also lots of other playthroughs of people showing it. I might even do a playthrough where I don't cut cutscenes at some point. For now, I am going to skip it because I've been skipping more or less all of them anyway. I could chair glitch over to Secret Woods, but I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is go gather things for the community center. Do these sell for 125 apiece? They might be worth selling right at this stage, actually. Not all of them. I'd keep at least one, but I'm going to sell one, at least one amethyst. I'm going to sell those quartz. I'm going to probably sell those, all of those actually. It's because I want some money right now. And I'll throw those in there. Alright, so what do we even need? So spring foraging, okay. So let's actually put everything away in its proper place for now. For all the extras. I know that's not the proper place for the fish, but I'm going to take those back in a minute. So what do we need for the community center? So foraging bundle, we need that. We don't need the dandelion, so I'm actually going to put that over here to sell. What else do we need? Wild medicine bundle. We're not going to be doing that for a while. The sticky bundle, we need 500 sap. That's one I don't think I've ever seen before. How much sap do we have? 218. So we need to get to tree cutting. What else do we need? Fall foraging is still the same. Summer foraging is the same, and winter foraging is mostly the same, but we can't finish that till winter anyway. The wild medicine one, okay, so I actually need to rethink some things then. So that one does need to come with me. It needs to go over here. We don't have an exotic foraging bundle, so I don't think we are going to need the cave carrot, but I'll leave it for now. What else do we need? Okay, we don't have any of the other things for that yet. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I have the ones I know I need. So I'm going to bring... Well, actually, I don't even know what else I need to bring yet, so I'm just going to bring those four for now. Anything I know I don't need... Oh, do I have at least one sunfish? I don't, actually. So I'm going to grab a sunfish. And move that over there. For the fishing bundle. Now. All this stuff, to my knowledge... So all that stuff that I don't need or that I don't know if I need, I'm going to sell for now. I'm actually just going to sell basically everything. Because I really want to try to get a tool upgrade. If I have to wait to get more of it, so be it. I can put luck buffs on. I'll keep the river jelly because it is a little more annoying to get. So I'm just going to do that for now. I'm going to try as quick as I can to run up to the community center. And go drop things off. Actually, you know what I'll do? Before I do that, I'll sell stuff to him. 3 herring. We can try to do that. I'll come over here and I'll sell everything that I know I can to him. So I can sell both of those. I can sell the silver quality. I can sell all of those. I need to keep one of those. I need to keep one of those. I need to keep one of those. Now I'm going to go see Willie. And see what I can sell to him. And see if there's any possible way I'm hitting 2,000 gold today. I doubt it, but we'll see what we're at. Oh, actually, I did forget about foraging. Coal I need for later. Now, the other thing is, can I do all of this and make it to Clint's shop by 4 p.m. is the other problem. Okay, that's everything I see of use there, so let's try to rush over to Willie's. So far, I think we're going to make it. Yeah, well, time-wise, we're going to make it. I don't know whether or not I'm going to actually have enough money. That's a different problem. Let's see where we're at. $17.84, but I also have a few things to sell to Clint, so that should be enough, I think. And I definitely have time to get to him, so it's going to be close. If I can get that pickaxe in today, that would be fantastic. It would actually be, like, tremendously useful. So let's see what we can do. Shop. Oh yeah, we're good. Sell those and those. Upgrade the copper pickaxe, or to a copper pickaxe. I'm gonna come over here and check the garbage can. Nothing useful. Nothing at all, really. Gonna donate this anchor while I'm here. I didn't even have to sell the cave jellies. Lovely, because I didn't really want to. So now we're gonna go to the community center and drop the first bundle off. And then from there, I'm gonna go try to catch a few herring, because even though they don't sell for a ton, I think he said I get to keep the fish. Is that correct? Yes, so I get 90 gold and I can sell them back to him, which is great. We're gonna go finish our first bundle. One, two. I don't have to put them in order, but why not? 3, 4. That's a bundle done. 30 spring seeds, which will be plantable, but actually give us foraging XP instead of farming. So that's pretty cool. Now we can open... We have 2 more bundles open, so we can check what we need for those. Let's see what we need up here. Spring crops. Oh, we actually need kale, and we don't need the bean starter. Well, these 2 we have planted. I was going to buy kale anyway, and we have a carrot planted, so that's good. 4 out of the 5 flowers. Which so I should probably plant it, whatever the spring ones are, to try to get those done. This is the same, except we need broccoli. Summer crops is the same, except we need summer squash. Rare crops, we need one of these 2. That's going to take a little while, potentially, but it's not hard. And the brewer's bundle. You need 4 out of the 5 of these, so I definitely need to get the green tea recipe. Juice is easy, wine is easy. Both of those are just fruit in the right tools, although we need it, or in the right machines, although we need a keg for that. Unless I buy one. Pale ale is, I think, either a summer or fall crop that goes in a keg. And mead. Which is honey, I believe. That's okay, because we're going to go shopping tomorrow, because I'm going to go fishing shortly. So river fish looks the same. We did need the sunfish. I also need to try to get a catfish before spring. Well, you can get it in other seasons, but crab pot bundle, we actually have a couple things for that. I think I might have sold them all, but I know I kept the crab. I think I kept a cockle and a clam and an oyster, so we might only need one thing. Might even have a mussel too, I'm not sure. Ocean fish, I do need a sardine. That doesn't look like it really changed, I don't think, or very little. Oops. Specialty fish is the same. Night fishing's the same. And lake fishing's the same. So that one didn't actually change. And I was going to go to the lake to fish anyway, so we're good there. Plus, I think I saved one of all the fish that I could from that. We're not going to make it to back to Pierre's. I could just go to Joja and buy the seeds I need, to be honest. I see fishing bubbles, and I would really like to get to those. So let's try and do that. There's probably a faster path, but for now at least, I'm going to go over here and try to get those bubbles. That they disappeared, so sucks to suck, I guess. There was also a faster path, I just missed it. Is Joja still open? Yes. What do you sell? They're a little more expensive here, but you know what? I'll just buy them tomorrow from Pierre because they're cheaper. And honestly, I want to go up to the lake and go fishing anyway. But I also really want to plant these other crops that I got, the foraging ones. So I think what I'm going to do is do both of those things. Because the other thing that this does is gives me quite a bit of energy if I do feel like I need it. So I might actually eat a river jelly and do a few fishing catches. I haven't met Demetrius yet, I don't think. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I think. I'll eat one of those. Because the river ones are the most common, because you get them both from the actual literal river and from the lake up here anyway. And that's where I do the most fishing, so they're the easiest ones to get my hands on. That was stupid on my part, I just hit the button too hard. But that's okay. We still got to fish. So we're going to fish a little bit, and then we're going to go plant some more crops. In this case, forageable ones. I should have gone for that chest. I don't know why I didn't. I just wasn't paying attention. I knew it was there, like I was aware of it, but I wasn't paying enough attention to how high up the catch bar was. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Probably just had a Neptune's glaive in it. No big deal. Alright. Let's do some more fishing. I'd like to get a couple bullheads because they're the best ones for money. That would be lovely. That was a carp, I think. Yeah, it was one that tried to be sneaky and move around more, but didn't work out. I still caught it. Oh, I see we also have bubbles up there if I can get to them. I should be able to, because I think they just appeared and time stops while I'm fishing, so... I'm going to try to go up there and use those for a minute. Beautiful. Got at least one catch in the bubbles. And it was a perfect catch. Let's do some more. Oh, he got away. But then he moved up to where the chest was, so he made it easier to get at the chest and still catch him, so I'll take that. Nice, got 2 aquamarines. Nothing wrong with that. You donate one to the community center and save one for other things. Might be, depending what bundles we get in the friendship section of the bundles for the community center, we might even get a bundle we need an aquamarine for. Oops. Come on. Thank you. Let's try to get as close to level 5 fishing as we can. You jerk. He says right as he loses a perfect catch. I don't actually need to aim at that anymore, but I did anyway. Because why not? So let's try maybe do one more catch and then I'll head home and plant my crops. Oh, I say that and then bubbles appear. Which definitely means that I need to continue fishing. So let's go ahead and eat this other jelly. Could eat the carps, but nah. The jelly gives me more for less effort. And I want money right now. Like I said, river jellies are not hard to catch. You'll get them a lot just by happenstance, and also if you put luck boosts on, you can get them quite easily on purpose too, so I'm not worried about those. Plus we still have at least one saved for when we do get our first chance to get a smoker. We still need to get all the other supplies for it regardless, so I'm not terribly concerned. Honestly, if I don't get these planted today, they only take 6 days to grow. And we're only on day 8, so I would rather do more fishing now that I think about it anyway, because I want level 5 fishing. And I want to use the bubbles as much as possible to get extra catches. Nice, perfect catch. And it was a bullhead, which is good XP. Oh, I moved when I didn't have to because I bumped the button by accident. That was entirely my fault. That's okay. It happens. Still another fish for a few gold and still some XP, even if not nearly as much. And we make up for it by getting another bullhead, so... We're doing well on the fishing, which is good. Like I said, people with more skill and accuracy on this than me could be doing better, but I'm doing well enough. Let's go ahead and try to get this. Damn it, I was close to a perfect catch. Alright, now I will eat a carp. I'll actually eat 2 because the bubbles are still there. And I want to abuse those as much as I possibly can. And even iridium carp don't sell for a ton, so eating a couple gold ones for quickness will be made up for by the fish we're getting from the bubbles. Especially if we keep getting bullheads, which are much more valuable. Alright. Alright, well I already lost the perfect, so I might better go get the chest now. And then not lose the actual fish, you dum-dum. Here we go. Alright. The bubbles are still there. These are good bubbles. Whoops. Be better bubbles if I didn't screw up my fishing minigame so much. Entirely a skill issue, but that's okay. We're still getting a good amount of stuff out of it, so I'll take it regardless. Perfect catch. Alright. The bubbles are still there. That's fantastic. I could take the perfect catch, but I actually want, because it's a carp, it's not going to be as worth it, as much XP anyway. And they both give roughly the same multiplier if you get one or the other. So I'd rather get the item. Starting to feel exhausted again, but we're close to level 5. Eat a couple of these quick. Did I just miss her or are the bubbles finally gone? No, the bubbles are just gone. That's alright. I would really, really like to get level 5 fishing. I only have 84 gold, so even if I have to pass out, I think I'd rather do that. I might still be able to make it home anyway, to be honest. Bro, stop trying to screw yourself over. Skill issue, but I managed to catch it up. We did get the level. And we got 20 extra bait. I will take that, and I might even still make it home. Be close, but I think I can. Oh, you know what I should do? Drink the Joja Cola, it gives a speed buff. Only lasts like 20 seconds, but it's enough to give me a head start. Pretty much everyone, including me, has underestimated those a ton. I always forget they give you a short speed buff. Now, I'm not going to sell my fish today because we got level 5. Which means I want to save those and sell them tomorrow after we get our perk. But what I will do is put everything away. Alright, so everything's been put away. We're going to grab our watering can and our axe because we're going to do a farming day tomorrow. / a clean up the farm day tomorrow. Let's head to bed. Pet the cat on the way. Got level 4 fishing. We also got level 5 fishing. I forgot we were technically level 3 today. 25% more value for fish when sold. Yes, please. Big whopping 24 gold, but that is all right. We will be back tomorrow. Well, tomorrow in game. We'll be back soon for day number 9. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe, comment, join our Discord in the description below, and we will see you soon. We will see you soon for day number 9. Peace out.